What's up, everybody? How we doing today? Break number 728 BD. This is a case of Illusions Football. This is a mega box case. Here we go. 20 boxes. All right, we got the first 5 right there. Second 5. Third 5. First 5. What's up, card junkies? Got the Rams, huh? Got it. KWA, he wants to see some Denver. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. This case is a Denver case. All right. Sounds good. Seattle, let's go. Big dumper. You know I can't say the team name though, right? You know, I'll call them Seattle, but I just can't say their team name. Maisie got the Jags. Maisie got the Jags. Let's go Jags. It's against my religion, being a 49ers fan, to say Seattle's mascot. And if I say it, I know I'm going to get blocked by Blah. Alright guys, here we go. Box number 1. Let's have some fun. Let's go. Illusions Football. Who doesn't love Illusions? I mean, this is one of the best sets of the year. I really enjoy this set, and the megas are great. Here we go, my friends. Here we go. All right. I got this new camera, so I'm trying to figure it out, guys. So eBay, bear with me for a second. There we go. That might work. All right, here we go. We got Chris Olave on the orange, Trevor Lawrence on the Game Magicians. Bo Nix on the rookie base. Abracadabra. That is our first abracadabra of the break. That is Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons for the Cowboys. That is Spencer Rattler on the rookie orange. We got a Mystique orange. That is Isaac Guerendo for the 49ers. Isaac Guerendo. There is base card of Caleb Williams. Orange of Derek Carr. Amazing of CeeDee Lamb. Michael Penix Jr. on the rookie base. Abracadabra, that is Travis Kelce. Daniel Jones on the orange. J.J. McCarthy on the rookie base. Marvin Harrison Jr. That is Drake May on the Mystique. Drake May on the Mystique. Drake May on the orange. There's Caleb Williams on the Mystique. Jalen Polk on the orange. And that is box number 1. Box number 1. All right. Box number 2. All right, box number 2. Here we go. Geno Smith, Travis Kelce on the amazing. That is nice DK Metcalf for the Sea Chickens. Amon-Ra. Drake May, rookie base. Abracadabra of Kyren Williams. Ricky Pearsall on the orange. Told you. I couldn't help myself. That is Jaden Daniels on the rookie base. Micah Parsons on the Shining Stars. Tyler Lockett orange. Abracadabra of Derrick Henry. Orange Illusionist. That is Bo Nix. Nice hit for the Broncos. Kenneth Walker on the orange for the Seahawks. All right, here we go. Braylon Allen, CD Lamb. Abracadabra of Josh Jacobs. George Kittle, amazing. That is Garrett Wilson on the orange. Drake May on the rookie base. Abracadabra on the Jamar Chase. Jalen Hurts on the orange. That is A.J. Brown on the orange. Shining Star of Deron Bland. Brian Thomas Jr. Brock Bowers. That is Darius Slayton on the orange. Trevor Lawrence on the Shining Star. Jaden Daniels, rookie base. Abracadabra of George Kittle. Malik Neighbors. Box number 4. I know, blah. I had already warned Big Dumper that I was gonna call the Seahawks the Sea Chickens, so he knew it was coming. I told you Blah was gonna chew me out, Big Dumper. I told you Blah was going to chew me out. There's Amon Ra on the Abracadabra. Najee Harris. Caleb Williams, rookie base. Abracadabra, Tyreek Hill. Brock Purdy. Christian McCaffrey. Shining Star, Malik Neighbors. Abracadabra of Justin Jefferson. Saquon Barkley. TJ Watt on the orange. Drake May on the Game Changers. Abracadabra, that is CD Lamb. How about that one, though? Orange Illusionist of Jaden Daniels. Bo Nix. The first step, sir, is admitting I have a problem. I do. I have a problem with the LA Lambs and the Seattle Sea Chickens. I do. I have a problem. I can accept the Arizona Cardinals because I can't think of anything to screw with their name. This has been a case of abracadabras. Holy crap. We got like 5 in the whole last case, and this one has got almost all of them. Alright, box number 5. Here we go. Box number 5. I try to make your job as easy as possible, Blah. Looks like we got a patch. We got our first patch of the break. That's Tyreek Hill on the clutch. And our first patch is Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders going to the Detroit Lions. That one is not numbered. Kirk Cousins, shining star of Drake May. That's a clutch of Wes Welker, Patriots. Orange of Lamar Jackson. Drake May, rookie base. Jaden Daniels, rookie base. Clutch, that is Yancey Thigpen. Illusionist, there's a nice orange J.J. McCarthy for Minnesota. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. on the orange. Michael Penix on the orange. Amazing of Trevor Lawrence. That is box number 5. What's up, Kendrick? You know what? I'd like to know when wrestling is coming back. You know what? I haven't had a chance to check the schedule of when the next wrestling product's coming out. So, we'll see. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. You graded your Muda auto on the break. Got an SGC 10 out of 10. Nice, brother. That is awesome, man. I just sold a Muda auto at the show. It was a tie-dye one for like $120. Quarterback case here, Card Junkies. Card Junkies. Love that name. Let me get these boxes all open. And then I want to look again at that Barry Sanders patch. I want to know if it's game worn. I know this is Panini product, but usually with the legends like Barry Sanders, they would use game worn. So I want to check it out. One more to go. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. Barry Sanders. This is enclosed authentic memorabilia, is not from any specific game. So, from the Barry Sanders collection. Alright, here we go. Box number 6. All right, my friends, here we go. Michael Penix Jr. on the orange. Amazing of Jared Goff. Mystique. That is Ray Davis. Ray Davis on the Mystique. Bijan Robinson on the orange. And we got Ray Davis on the Great Expectations jersey. Nice hit for Buffalo. J.J. McCarthy on the orange. Tua on the Shining Star. That is Braylon Allen on the Mystique. Kyler Murray. That is James Conner. C.J. Stroud. Jaden Daniels. That's a Mystique of Kool-Aid. That is the Kool-Aid Man. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the orange. Ben Sinnott on the orange Mystique. All right, box number 7. Box number 7 looks like we got another patch. Here we go. Abracadabra, that's Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy on the Abracadabra. Baker Mayfield orange. Bucky Irvin. Trevor Lawrence. Bo Nix. Abracadabra of Dak Prescott. There's an orange Mystique of Ladd McConkey. Nice one for the Chargers. Mike Evans. Caleb Williams on the rookie base. There's Geno Smith. Marvin Harrison on the amazing. Abracadabra, that's Tua. Our next patch goes to the Eagles. That's Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean on the Great Expectations. DK Metcalf on the orange. Tyler Lockett orange. Debo. That was 3 quarterbacks on those abracadabras. Quarterbacks box. All right, box number 13. 13. We got Trevor Lawrence on the abracadabra. Orange Mystique of Jalen McMillan. Jalen McMillan on the Orange Mystique. Kyle Hamilton orange. Bryce Young. Malik Neighbors. Abracadabra of Mr. Patrick Mahomes. We got Adam Thielen. Kirk Cousins. That's Drake May on the Shining Star. Abracadabra, that's Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson again. Derrick Henry. Brock Purdy. Jaden Daniels. Yeah, we need a few more hits is what we need. We need some a couple of autos like we got last time. They need some more numbered cards in these. They're not bad, but they definitely need some numbered cards. Like to see an ultra rare holo hero. That would be cool. That's the case is, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, Bobby Wagner. We got Trevor Lawrence. That is a clutch of TJ Houshmandzadeh. Terry Bradshaw. Roger Staubach, CeeDee Lamb. There's Jaden Daniels on the orange. CeeDee Lamb. Drake May. That's a clutch of Yancey Thigpen. Clutch of Yancey Thigpen. That is a Mystique of Marshawn Lynch. Or Marshawn Lloyd, excuse me. Huh. I thought it might be one of the bronze. Bo Nix. Clutch of Wesley Walker. Here's our next patch. It is C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud on the Great Expectations patch. Usually you get about 2 autos per case in these mega boxes. That's what I've seen. Of course, that's on average. Box number 10. All right, box number 10. Here we go. Darius Slayton. We got Shining Star of Brock Bowers. Abracadabra of Justin Jefferson. Malik Neighbors on the orange. Abracadabra on the CD Lamb. Orange Mystique of Xavier Legette. Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. We pulled a nice numbered one in the last break that we did of this stuff, so. Alright, we got Abracadabra of Josh Jacobs. Daniel Jones on the orange. Jaden Daniels base. Abracadabra of Jamar Chase. Brock Purdy numbered to 175. That's on the teal. Brock Purdy teal to 1. Oh man, that sucks. To 175 on the teal. And on the stars, we have Daniel Jones. Stars short print. Not numbered. Braylon Allen on the orange. Caleb Williams on the Game Magicians. Drake May rookie base. Here we go, box number 11. Box number 11. Here we go. We're starting off with a solid Mystique of Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels on the Mystique. Abracadabra of George Kittle. That one is not numbered, but not colored either. Alright, we got Jalen Wright on the orange. Drake May. Tyreek Hill. Amazing Dak Prescott. There's Bo Nix. Bo Nix on the Mystique. Ramondre Stevenson on the orange. Brock Bowers base. There's Cooper Kupp. Orange, we got Rising Star, Michael Penix Jr. Mystique of Malik Neighbors. Blake Corum on the orange. Jaden Daniels on the Game Magicians. Tua on the orange. Box number 12. Starting out with Drake May on the Mystique. Drake May on the Mystique. Tua on the orange. Drake May rookie base. That is Jalen Wright on the orange. Dak on the Game Magicians. Keep wanting to say Game Changers. There's Caleb Williams on the Mystique. Caleb Williams on the Mystique. On the orange, we got Brian Thomas Jr. BTJ for Jacksonville. Somebody said they had the Jags in here. BTJ right there. Somebody said I think it was their first time. That's Maisie. Nice hit. Tyreek Hill. Malik Neighbors on the Mystique. That is a orange Mystique of Rome Odunze. Ladd McConkey on the orange. Jaden Daniels on the base. Kyron Williams on the orange. Amazing of Drake May. There's Bo Nix on the Mystique. Blake Corum on the orange. Box number 13. All right, here we go. We got Ezekiel Elliott on the orange. Jordan Love on the Game Magicians. J.J. McCarthy base. That is clutch. Ed McCaffrey. Ed McCaffrey. That is a mystique of Roman Wilson. Dak on the orange. Jaden Daniels base. That's a clutch of John Jefferson. John Jefferson for the Chargers. Bo Nix on the orange. That is a clutch of A.J. Brown. Clutch of A.J. Brown. What a great picture. Cortland Sutton on the orange. Trey Hendrickson. Shining star of C.J. Stroud. Caleb Williams on the rookie base. That's clutch of Wes Welker. CeeDee Lamb. Marvin Harrison. Michael Penix. Rookie bases. Box number 14. All right, box number 14. Here we go. That is Michael Pratt for Green Bay on the Mystique. Xavier Worthy on the orange. Jatavion Sanders on the orange Mystique for Carolina. Grab some more top loaders. All right. Drake May rookie base. Orange Gardner Minshew. Amazing Tyreek Hill. There's Joe Milton on the Mystique. Joe Milton III. Brock Bowers on the orange. Patrick Mahomes. Shining star of Mr. Nick Bosa. Mystique of Rome Odunze. Kelsey on the orange. There's Carson Steele. There's Travis Kelsey on the Game Magicians. That was box number 14 right there. Box number 15. All right, nice clutch of Jamar Chase starting us off. That is Trey Benson on the orange Mystique. Sam Laporta Jr. No. Sammy Laporta Bella Mushroom. Not Laporta Jr. I have no idea where the junior came from. It is Sunday and it's the first break of the day. It's all Blah's fault. We'll blame Blah. Brock Bowers. There is Christian Watson on the orange. Amazing of Joey Bosa. That's Justin Jefferson on the clutch. Jordan Love, orange. Troy Franklin. Christian McCaffrey. That is Tyreek Hill on the clutch. Jared Goff on the orange. Drake May, rookie base. Jahmyr Gibbs. Josh Allen. Box number 16. All right, box number 16. Here we go. Brock Bowers on the Mystique. There is Johnny Wilson on the orange Mystique. Ladd McConkey. Caleb Williams, rookie base. Kyron Williams, amazing Marvin Harrison Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Max Crosby on the orange, shining star of Deebo Samuels, just not with the Niners. There's Michael Penix Jr. on the Mystique. Justin Herbert on the orange. Bo Nix on the rookie base. Xavier Worthy on the Mystique. Garner Minshew numbered to 175. That is 168 out of 175 on the teal. Jaden Daniels on the rookie base. J.J. McCarthy on the Mystique. Quentin Johnston. Box 16. That's box 17 now, box 17. That is Will Shipley on the Mystique. DJ Moore on the orange. That's an orange Kool-Aid. Orange flavored Kool-Aid. Jaden Daniels on the rookie base. It's a Mystique of Marshawn Lloyd. Joe Burrow on the orange. It's a thick one. Real thick. That is a Mystique of Audric Estime. Audric Estime on the Mystique. That is an orange Jamar Chase. And our patch goes to, how about a patch auto of Xavier Legette? Patch auto of Xavier. Oh, no, it's not even a patch, is it? Is that like a rookie signs? Is that like a cut? It's on card, guys. That is really cool. That is an on card auto of Xavier Legette. That's really cool. Trying to see if it's numbered, and it's not. Not numbered. Unfortunately, it's not numbered. I have a bigger top loader. Did not think I would need a 180 top loader for anything in this, but hey. There we go. Nice Xavier Legette auto. Xavier Legette on the orange. Shining Stars of Brock Purdy. Caleb Williams on the rookie base. There's Luke McCaffrey. Luke McCaffrey on the Mystique. That's Caleb Williams on the orange. Roma Dunze on the orange. Game Magicians of Jared Goff. That was box 17. Box number 18. That's Jalen Polk on the Mystique. Nico Collins on the orange. Ben Sinnott on the Mystique. Lad McConkey. Stephon Diggs on the orange. There is Keon Coleman on the Mystique. Anthony Richardson on the orange. Josh Jacobs, Brock Bowers, Shining Star. Adonai Mitchell on the Mystique. Adonai Mitchell. Luke Musgrave. CJ Stroud on the orange. Game Magicians of Bo Nix. Drake May, rookie base. No, not one. That's crazy. Jahmyr Gibbs. Game Magicians of Dak Prescott. Roman Wilson on the Mystique. That is Marvin Harrison Jr. on the orange Mystique. Christian Watson. Amazing of Drake May. There's Jaden Daniels. Mystique of Malachi Corley. Jordan Love. Mystique of Troy Franklin. There's Troy Franklin on the orange. Drake May base. Mystique of Jalen McMillan. Jared Goff on the orange. Caleb Williams on the base. Last box. That's crazy. Okay. They only have 5 cards in the whole set. That's why you're probably not seeing a lot of Browns or any Browns. Three are autos. 2 are inserts. So the Browns have a very limited checklist. That's why you're not seeing them. 3 autos and 2 inserts. But they got Bernie Kosar on the auto. Is one of the autos. Bernie Kosar, Myles Garrett. And there was one other person. Alright, a Mystique of Ricky Pearsall. That's Jacob Cowing on the orange Mystique. We'll do a recap after this box. Hopefully we can grab one more auto. Trevor Lawrence, amazing Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels base. Adonai Mitchell, shining star of Caleb Williams. Mystique of Jonathan, sorry, that's Xavier Legette, my bad. Jonathan Taylor. That was Bo Nix on the base. BTJ on the Mystique. BTJ on the orange. Zaire Franklin, Caleb Williams, Game Magician. Caleb Williams base. There we go, my friends. There's your break. Recap time. Our clutch: Justin Jefferson, Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Ed McCaffrey, Wes Welker. That is A.J. Brown, John Jefferson, Wesley Welker. Sorry, that's Wesley Walker, T.J. Houshmandzadeh, Yancey Thigpen again, Tyreek Hill, and Wes Welker. Abracadabras: George Kittle, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Josh Jacobs. There's CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Hurts. We got Trevor Lawrence, Patrick Mahomes, Brock Purdy, Tua. We got Dak. We got Amon-Ra. There's CD again. Jay Jetta, Tyreek the Freak. We got George Kittle, Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs. That is Kyren Williams, Derrick Henry, Micah Parsons, and Travis Kelce. Our Mystiques, excuse me. BTJ, that is Xavier Legette, Ricky Pearsall, Jalen McMillan, Troy Franklin, Malachi Corley, Roman Wilson, Adonai Mitchell, Keon Coleman, Ladd McConkey, Jalen Polk, Ben Sinnott. We got Luke McCaffrey, Audric Estime, Marshawn Lynch, Lloyd, Marshawn Lloyd, because Marshawn Lynch is at Subway. Will Shipley, J.J. McCarthy, Xavier Worthy, Michael Penix Jr., Brock Bowers, Joe Milton, Roma Dunze, Michael Pratt, Roman Wilson, Bo Nix, Malik Neighbors, Caleb Williams, Drake May, Malik Neighbors, Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels, Marshawn Lloyd, Kool-Aid. We got Braylon Allen, Ray Davis, Caleb Williams, and Drake May. Our Orange Mystiques of Jacob Cowing, Marvin Harrison Jr., Kool-Aid, Johnny Wilson, Trey Benson. We got Jatavion Sanders, Roma Dunze, Brian Thomas Jr., Xavier Legette, Jalen McMillan, Ladd McConkey, Ben Sinnott, Isaac Guerrero. Our Orange Illusionists, we have J.J. McCarthy, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. Our Stars insert: Daniel Jones. Our numbered cards, we have Garner Minshew to 175, Brock Purdy to 175. We had a really nice auto. It's on card of Xavier Legette. We have C.J. Stroud on the Great Expectations patch, Cooper DeJean, Ray Davis, and Barry Sanders. There's your break, my friends. Hope you guys had a good time. Hope to see y'all next time. Have a great afternoon. Peace.